Episode 2, Season 1. An old lady put human bones on my car.
Human bones in the car. Today's episode, we're gonna get into about a bitch ass lady who put bones in my car. Yes, human bones in my car. And this is related to witchcraft and related to the topic we got off episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1, go watch it now before you watch this episode. If you haven't seen episode 1, here's a quick little recap of what happened. Misa's girl had a fantastic time, breaks up. She starts doing brujeria to me. Brujeria wasn't working. She sends a lady to put human bones in my car. So now, here we are.
So how do you know they put bones in your car?
Oh, I got it on video. I got everything on video. Let me tell you how God works, right? Yeah, I wake up in the morning, and that morning I just had the urgency to want to go wash my car. And I went to keep it clean, got a detailed wash. I came back. I just went throughout my day. Like nothing happened. I just went throughout my day. Well, that night, I woke up out my sleep, and it's crazy because I checked the cameras that night. I really did check the cameras that night because I felt like somebody was watching me, right? But I ended up going back to sleep. As I went to go get the mail, I come back and I noticed that my car door was slightly open. So I'm sitting there like, huh? You know, I open the door, I see footsteps, like balls of dirt in my Jeep. So I'm thinking like, damn, bitch, like what the fuck? So I go inside and I look over the footage and I'm like, fuck, somebody fucking robbed me. You see her walk up to the door, right? You see her go to the door, she peeks, opens it, drives her little bitch ass bike down the street, you know what I mean? Comes back. She walks back to my car, right? Hops in. But if you notice, she put something in the front seat. She put something in the front seat, runs around the back, gets in the back seat, and is in there for 3 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes tops, right? So now, gets out the car, nothing happens, gets on her bike, just drives off. Don't know why.
So what do you do after?
Well, I mean, after that,
After you saw the video?
after I saw the video, I got freaked out. But again, I had no idea in my mind that I thought it was any type of form of witchcraft. I thought somebody robbed me. So I go back to the car and I'm looking through my shit. Nothing was stolen. No shirts, no headphones, my other phone was in there. I even had my laptop in the back untouched. That's what fucked me up. Then that's when I called Juanita. That's when I called Juanita and was like, yo, I said, Juanita, I said, hey, man, some ain't right. You know, somebody broke into my car. But they didn't take nothing. And it's like instantly she knew what was going on. And even I kind of knew what was going on, but I didn't want to sound crazy. Like, I didn't want to sound crazy and be like, oh, it's witchcraft, da, da, da. Like, no, it was just like, yo, I don't know if I should like do something about it. So for those who don't know, Juanita's me and my mom. She's the lady who helped me out. She cleans me. She's very, very good. I love her. She's great. You know, without her, I'd probably be in some deep shit, honestly. Because if y'all hear the conversation I'm about to show y'all, I got it recorded. Y'all gonna trip the fuck out.
What do you do?
So when I called Juanita, I said, hey, I don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take nothing, which is kind of weird to me. And we both said it at the same time. Because I told her, I said, I think it's witchcraft. And she said it at the same time, like, yeah, it's witchcraft. And I was like, okay, same time, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the way. You know what I mean? And she's like, and she was just all like, put holy water in your car before you go. Now, as I'm driving over there, I'm thinking maybe it's my overthinking, and that's why I can't really feel like I'm breathing. But I was so angry, like I felt real angry, like real aggressive, you know. And I thought that was very weird. But again, just driving to there, I just felt very real tight, you know. So I get to the house, and she walks outside. Immediately, she walks outside. She's like, okay, let me see. You know, and then she looks around and she goes, I'm gonna have to rip your carpet out. I said, you gonna do what? And she was like, I'm gonna rip your carpet out. And I said, man, that's expensive. You know what I mean? She was just all like, well, I mean, if it's not there, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, all right, well, shit, man, let's go, you know? And it's crazy because when she lifted up the carpet, it's like me and her both knew where the bones were. It's like my higher self was just saying something. Like higher me was saying where it was at. So I'm literally shadowing her, and we're right there. And she opens up the door and and I told her, I said, I think it's gonna be right here. And she goes, it's right here. Boom, popped the first one. I was like, oh my God. You know, so I was like, oh shit, you know. And then I'm over here thinking like, damn, I'm like some little brew or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, I got some little, like, you know, like some little power going on here, you know what I mean? But, you know, I was trying to make a joke out of something that was like obviously dark and ominous. We just go down and we break it all down. We're finding all the bones throughout the car. And if, as the breakdown, you realize how fast and how good this bitch really was. Not Juanita, I'm talking about the bitch who put the bones in the car. You know what I mean? That bitch was good. She ripped my carpet out within 4 minutes, stapled everything back. You know what I mean? To make it look like nothing was there. So I'm gonna give that little hoe that, but you shitty bitch, because if you would have worn some shoes, you wouldn't have got caught. Look, dumb asshole. We ended up finding the bones, right? So I'm thinking like, all right, shit, you know, do I gotta go through a cleaning or what I gotta do, you know? And I'm still feeling like, you know, I'm rowdied up, a little pit bull, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, well, we go back in, you know, she drops the cards on me, right? And she's like, look, I'm not gonna be able to clean you right now, but what's gonna happen is I'm gonna need you to go home and stay home, right? So I said, all right, I got you. But she ended up calling her teacher. Right after she told me that, she ends up calling her teacher because she goes, man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know what to do, but let me get reconfirmation, right? So she calls him, he answers the phone. The dude already knew my name somehow, some way. He goes, Noe, all in black? And then Juanito's like, yeah. He goes, man, you better tell him to stay home before he gets a murder charge, because he's gonna get a murder charge, you know? And then Juanita broke it down for me, right? And you're gonna hear it in the conversation. Stay calm. Whatever you do, stay home and stay calm and don't get out of character, because as the bone fades, you're gonna get a murder charge. You're gonna get in like all these bad problems, right?
What do you mean by a murder charge?
A murder charge, like I was gonna kill someone. And like I wasn't gonna be able to control this anger, which was already weird because I was already feeling like rowdy when I was driving the car. You feel me? So it was a roller coaster of emotion, you know?
I mean, the court did.
Yeah.
You take it.
Caught cord. It's
Caught,
literally how
yeah.
it came out. Even like sprinkles of the bone stain in
Yeah.
there. Because the more the bone deteriorates, the more your attitude's gonna change.
Let me check the.
Yeah, you got lucky. Nobody came to their appointments. I swear, it's like they knew.
This guy. Yeah.
Okay.
The role is pay no attention to, like, don't get mad over anything, like,
Yes,
just
the
stay
minute that
calm.
you feel like
Right
meditate,
now,
chill.
Sure.
We can't do nothing right now. So
Yeah.
right now it's all on you right
Yeah.
now. He said that they left you warning signs.
Mhm.
Warning signs for those things.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it was not just once that they left them. So when they leave those things, pretty much what he's saying is that they're letting you know, like, hey, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Second time, it's like, I'm getting closer.
Yeah.
When you see the bones, it's like, excuse me, because I'm here.
Yeah.
She goes, go home and go straight home. All right. She took all the bones out, whatever. Go home, go straight home. Hear me out. So I go straight home, right? So I'm sitting there maybe like an hour and a half, right? My brother calls me and he's like, hey, can you take me to get a haircut? Yeah, cool, I got you, you know? Wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking, but what I do, I grab my gun. Why? I don't know, you know what I mean? Grab my gun, put it in my pocket. So we driving, I pick my brother up, and where my brother gets his haircut at, it's a one-way in and a one-way out.
What do you mean by that? I saw that on your TikTok, but I didn't understand.
Yeah, okay.
So
My brother has a barber who cuts his hair in the back house, and he stays in a really big piece of land. You know what I mean? So his parents' house is in the front, and then his little barber shop is in the back. You know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want the IRS going after him. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But we go. It's a one-way in and a one-way out. So when you come out on the street, yeah. But all that is his. Like it's a big piece of land, right? So once you go in his driveway, it's all this. I drop him off. It's a mile in and a mile out. I'm coming out. I finally make it towards the end, right? I finally make it towards the end where the crossroad is at, where everybody walks and shit, right? So I'm out the end. I'm coming, and this dude was on his bike, but I seen him, but I still stopped, you know? So he walked. He's coming this way. He slaps the fuck out the hood of the Jeep. Hey, motherfucker, you don't know where you going? Man, I got hot. I'm already a hothead, but I got hot. So I got out the car. I said, bitch, who you slapping my Jeep? The fuck wrong with you? Like, I was mad, you know? And he was going off. So me and him, you know, we bumping heads now. Now we in each other's faces and shit, you know? And, you know, that's the thing about Northside. Everybody gonna show their dominance. Don't nobody want to look like a bitch, you know what I mean? So as I'm walking towards him, like, all right, what's up? Come on, you know? I thought about it. Like, I instantly thought about it and was just all like, oh, shit. Like, Juanita said, stay home. Murder charge. So now I'm like, man, you know what? You got it. You got it. I don't care. Oh, you a pussy. You this, you that, you whatever. And I was all like, yeah, I'm pussy. All right, I'm pussy. But now he's walking up to me and he's picking up his shirt. I got that bitch on me. I got that bitch on me. He meant his gun. He was showing me his gun, right? So I was like, well, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, now it's 5 for life. Motherfucker, I just got shot. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, you know, so he walks, I got that bitch on me. I got that bitch on me. So I had my pistol on my door. Like I took it out because I thought we was gonna box. So I said, all right, you want to get one in? We'll get one in. So I put my pistol right here I left my door open. So I put the pistol on the seat. So I'm like, you said what? You said what? But I'm bringing him towards my car. I'm like, huh? You said what? Like, you said what? He's like, you pussy motherfucker, you pussy, right? So we come back this way. So he got close to me. So I pushed him with this hand. I pushed him. Whoop, grabbed the pistol. Gone. Like gone. Gone. Bro, how? Where'd he go? It's a one way in, it's a one way out. You feel me? That's what fucked my head up. You know, I felt crazy for like a split second because I'm looking for this man, like, you know what I mean? But the motherfucker's bike was still there. The bike was there. But the man was gone. Now he could run really fast. But how the fuck in a split second? There wasn't no trees. It's all field. You get where I'm coming from? Gone. Like, man, that shit was weird to me, you know? So I call my little brother Ryan. I'm just like, hey, fuck you. You gonna have to find your own ride home. I ain't going out no more. Like, I'm staying my ass inside. Like, I ain't going out. Like, I'm going home. You know what I mean? But Greg, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So we in the house, right? I'm in the house. I go back to the house and I'm sitting there like, oh my God, like this shit's real. Like, holy fuck.
But do you think somebody protected you? Because like you were about to, you probably like when a guy tries to show you his gun.
I was gonna shoot him. No, legit, I was gonna shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna shoot him. Cause man, he was walking up on me.
You push him,
Yeah, you know, that's it. Like, you know, you ain't got no choice, you know? So in a way I felt like I was a sign of protection, but I also in a way I kind of just felt like, I don't know, it's cause I always get lucky. I mean, I'm gonna knock on wood on that, you know what I'm saying? But it's been too many times. And you're gonna find out through all my other seasons. All my other seasons, you're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about the shooting. We're gonna talk about the lady in black. We're gonna talk about every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you how many times that I kind of somewhat dodged death. You know what I mean? And I hope it continues that way. I want to live a very long time. But anyways, right? I go home. Everything is weird. Everything's weird. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of just sat on my couch for 5 hours. Like I did not get up. Nothing. I stood there and was just waiting till 8 o'clock because I had to go there at 8 o'clock. You know? So we go. I go over there at 8 o'clock. She does this cleaning on me. She takes the bone out. But she also does something else. I was going to show it on TikTok, but I'm going to show it on here. And as you see, I'm naked. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, like, I'm naked. Like, you know, it's just like, oh, I'm in my boxers, you know what I mean? But I'm naked, right? So I had to take all the clothes off that I was wearing that day. She burns my clothes, right? She's burning my clothes because I sat in the car where the bones were at, right? Man, she burns my clothes. I swear you see a pig heart in that bitch. A fucking pig heart in that bitch, yo.
What do you mean in that bitch?
Like in that shirt, like you see a pig heart burning while the fucking shirt's, when the shirt's already like, it's about to ash already, like it's already like down to the bottom where it looks like a little fucking bag. You see the, like a heart. Glook, 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 glook.
Do you have it on video?
I have it on video, yeah. You know what I mean?
Voy a dar la chinga. Ahí va para abajo, mira, mira, mira. Así está barata.
And I mean, you know, you watch that shit and you're like, oh damn, like fuck, you know? Like it's scary, bro. You know what I'm saying? It kind of plays with your head a little bit, you know what I mean? But I tell you what though, and this is what I mean, no matter what form of witchcraft, God got you. Cause everybody, why did I go get a car wash? Why? If I wouldn't have got the car wash, I would have never known she was in my car. Why? What made me go get a car wash? You know what I'm saying? God, bro. You feel me? Like how the way everything plays out, no matter how bad they try to hit me, God. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.